We are the team from Lulie Street, brought to you by United. The band's back together.
Hey!
Yeah, it has been a while. It's good to kind of get back to normal.
And Wags, you got to your first
Thank you. Yes, pseudo Prez turned up. Well,
And commentated as well.
Yeah.
The live stream was an incredible success.
Well, that's why he turned up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, had to wear the suit.
Paid money.
Massive cashy for me, but that's all right. Great win by the team on Saturday. Port really threw everything at us. We stood up, and a great result. Kath, you were dominant early, and then after you potted me on the live stream, I turned on you. But tell us a bit about the game.
It was a huge game. It was very much finals atmosphere down there. We had Port Melbourne who were trying to sneak into that top four, and we were trying to cement a spot in that top four. So it was on early. There was plenty of niggle, verbal, physical, and
Were you involved in that?
I might have been around there, just lingering.
There he is. You'll be right in the middle of that.
Yeah, getting amongst it. You've got to get in there. So, but as you said, we got off to a strong start. We were up by a few goals at quarter time, and then Port Melbourne really came at us hard in that second quarter, and I think they kicked 6 unanswered goals and got up by 2 or 3 goals, and we probably weren't playing our best footy, and we got back to that just before half time, and then the third quarter, last quarter, we just had to dig in and hold on, and we were able to in the end, and Trav really stood up and kicked some big goals for us.
Yeah, Port got, I think they got 14 or 15 points in front, and although they played really well, there was some of that defensive elements that we didn't get right for a part of the game there. But we got that right after half time and come back and had a solid win. As you can see, the scoreboard there, 84-68. And there's only 5 goal kickers this week, Wade.
Yeah, not like usual, not the multiples.
But it helps when you've got one that kicks 5.
Well, who puts the paper team in, paper best in there? Brent McCaffin, number 1 there.
Obviously, it wasn't here.
You're really buttering someone up there. Well, let's have a look at the Lulie rankings. Jared Witt's massive game, 154. Brent McCaffin, 95. Elite. I question that elite. I think that's more of a small forward elite.
You're really not going to let this go, are you?
No, I'm a bit upset, but that's okay. But very solid game by you, Kath.
Get over it, Wade.
But I can guarantee you weren't Pebs' United Player of the Week. But Pebs, without stealing your thunder, who did you choose?
For my United Petroleum Player of the Round goes to a man who had 59 hitouts.
Lockie Ferguson.
No, it was Jared Witt who had a really solid game on the weekend. Like you see there, 21 disposals, 59 hitouts, and I think he had 14 or 15 to advantage. And he kicked 2 goals, and really he should have kicked another 2. He dropped a couple of marks that he should have taken the big man, but
Grippo.
Yeah, mate, needs a bit more than Grippo at the moment, I think. Look, he worked really well against Haratuku, who's a solid ruckman for Port, and Witty really challenged him offensively, and he provided you with some ball calf as well.
He did, yeah. He was huge for us all day, and we knew how important the midfield battle was going to be with their experienced guys that they have in the middle. So Witsy denying Port Melbourne first use was going to be huge for us, and he did that with those 59 hitouts and getting back in defence and clunking a few and being able to sneak up forward and kick a couple of goals as well was huge for us and had a massive influence on the outcome of the game. So it was great to see, and we're going to need him to do that for the remainder of the year.
Absolutely. He's a big chance for us. He's going to be vital for us going forward through finals.
Yeah, no space for him in the paper best. That's an interesting decision by.
You can't get them all in.
You know, sometimes you look at the game and review, and you make mistakes here and there. You know, we're like players, and we make mistakes.
Maybe you
other
should do
people.
it this week. You could do it.
There's other people on the ground, not
The
just players who make mistakes.
It's easy sitting in that commentary box, isn't it, mate?
It is very easy. Well, there's a big Pies contingent down at Vic Park on Saturday. They had to be there because the Port supporters were really getting stuck into us behind the bench. But we caught up with Pat after the game, who gave us his fan vote.
Righto, we've got the votes today. We've got Cloak for 3, McCaffrey for 2, and Ferg for 1. Well done, lads. Good win. Have a good one.
That was the sharpest fan vote I've seen all year.
It's good.
Yeah, it's good.
That's what I like.
Yeah, he's right on the money there. Trav Cloak's game. It was really solid. Like, he was really putting in a lot of effort in the first half and got rewarded for that effort in the second half. Really opened up the game for us. He kicked 4 second half goals, which is really impressive. So, tell us a bit about Cloakey's game.
It's pretty much what we wanted from Trav. We just wanted him to come in and fit in with what we've been doing, the previous 10 weeks, which has enabled us to get the win. So, he made the most of his opportunities in front of goal. didn't get stacks of it, but he contributed really well and really strongly, and his attitude was first class, and his leadership up forward, him along with Corey Gott up there gave us great targets and a lot of direction up there. So, he's been back there, he's played 6 games now, so he knows what it's like down there, and if he's not playing AFL this week, we expect him to do the same this week and going forward as well. So it was great by him, and it was great to have him out there.
His attitude's been great, mate. Look, you probably could be disappointed for not playing AFL, been back and forth a couple of times, but his attitude coming back to play VFL footy has been fantastic. At 3/4 time, some of his comments, he was vocal about trying to get the win and vocal to his teammates about just finishing off this game on a high note.
It's clear fan vote winner there, as you can see. Kath, again, what did you just get on the computer after the game and just click away?
Well, otherwise it's embarrassing. I'm going to have 0% there, so I can't have that coming in here, mate.
I think
You're consistently second, Kath.
And you're consistently the same number of votes, which suggests that you are the only one
there's only
voting for
so
yourself.
many things I can vote on. My iPad, my laptop, and my phone. So,
Now, Kath,
yes.
the EPL started on weekend. They call it the standings, so let's see what the standings are for VFL, innit?
Is that it?
That's all I got.
That's what you've got.
That's all I
You've
got.
had a week to prepare. After last
I
week,
used my best material last week.
I missed last week, and it was your best one, and that's what you come up with.
Yeah, it's getting late in the year. I need some Collingwood fan assistance via the website.
I hope for better next week anyway. So we'll get to it. Some results really went our way on the weekend. So we've shored up top 4. And if we can win at least one of the next 2, hopefully win the next 2, lock in the top 2 spot going forward. So it's exciting times for us. But we've got Box Hill this week. They're itching to get into the top 8 as well. So that's going to be massive. And then we've got
They're a
Footscray,
very good side, Box Hill.
and Footscray after that, who are fighting for top 4 as well. So 2 huge games. And as you said earlier on the weekend, we had a pretty large crowd there come and support us. But obviously we've won 11 in a row, and it makes a massive difference for us as players when we get a massive crowd there supporting us and cheering. So if we get the same for that this week on the road at Box Hill, that'd be great.
We've got a fantastic record at Box Hill City Oval. Pies fans, get along in numbers, support the VFL Pies. We're on a mission. We're going all the way. We'll see you next week. Go VFL Pies.